Hi guys, welcome to today's yoga. To begin with, I want you to find a nice comfortable position on your mat, just sitting up nice and tall. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. We're just going to spend the first few moments of our practice allowing ourselves to come into the present moment. So I want you to firstly become aware of the different sounds around you, whether those sounds are coming from inside of the room or outside. Don't judge or label them as good or bad, just become aware. Allowing these sounds to fill the inside of your mind, pushing all of your thoughts out. And allowing your mind to just focus on this one thing. Nice and gently begin to bring your awareness towards your breathing. The feel of your breath, the sound of it. And then beginning to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. With each breath, just making it a little bit deeper each time, breathing all the way down to the belly. And on your exhalation, exhaling nice and slowly. Take a couple more deep breaths like this. Inhale and exhale out. So trying to keep with that breathing as we start to warm up the muscles, beginning with your neck roll. So drawing a circle with the crown of your head, releasing any tension from your neck, from your shoulders. And then going the opposite way. When you reach the top, begin to take a deep breath in, reach the hands up over the top of your head, straighten the spine again, relax the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, begin to bring that left hand down to the ground, right hand reaching over. So becoming aware of that right rib cage, exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Take a final breath here, inhale. On your exhalation, begin to reach that right hand back up towards the ceiling, keeping that left hand grounded. We're going to place that right hand over the top of your left ear. Gently pull the ear away from your shoulder. And with the left fingertips, begin to walk them out as far as you can. And release, guys. Bring it back to the center. Take a deep breath in. Reach the hands up over the top of the head. Again, straighten the spine. Relax the shoulders. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Left hand reaching over this time. Expanding that left rib cage as much as you can. Inhale. And exhale. Take a final breath here, guys. Inhale. On your exhalation, reaching that left hand back up towards the ceiling, right hand staying grounded. Place that left hand over the top of your right ear, gently pull it away from your shoulder. And again, with that right fingertips, begin to walk them out as far as you can. And release, guys. Bring it back to the center. Taking your right hand, placing it over the top of your left knee. Place your left hand behind your spine and begin to twist, looking over your left shoulder. So a nice gentle spinal twist. And then moving straight to the other side. Place that left hand over your right knee, twisting over to look over your right shoulder. And release, guys. Bring it back to the center. When you're ready, swing the legs around, bring them out in front of you. Bending the knees slightly, we're going to place the hands behind your thighs, coming into our seated cat-cow. On your inhale, begin to arch the back, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, begin to round the spine, separate the shoulder blades, tuck the chin towards your chest. Inhale, lift the chest, arch the back, look up. Exhale, begin to round the spine, separate the shoulder blades, tuck the chin towards your chest. Do this a couple more times. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, round. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, rounding the spine. Releasing the hands from behind the thighs, begin to roll yourself down nice and gently. Hugging the knees into the chest. And just rocking yourself side to side here, just massaging the lumbar spine. Perfect, guys. So making sure you've got plenty of room behind you. So keeping those knees hugged in, we're going to bring the arms out by your side. Bring both legs over towards the left side of your mat and begin to twist to look over your right shoulder. We're going to stay here for a few deep breaths. So keep that focus, that awareness on the breathing. The inhale through your nose. And exhale out. Stay here for 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. On your exhalation, bring those knees back in towards the chest. Hugging that left knee in, drop the right leg all the way down to the ground. And then nice and gently begin to rock that left knee side to side. Bring that movement into the hip. And then begin to circle that knee, going one way to begin with. Releasing all that tension. And then go the opposite way. Perfect, guys. When you come back to that chest, holding onto your left knee with your left hand, begin to pull that knee out to the side, opening up the hips. So just allowing gravity to take a hold of the knee, the hold of the hand, and just pulling it down. This is where we need to become aware where we're holding that tightness, that tension within the body. With each exhalation, releasing and letting go. So giving yourself permission to let go now. Take a final breath here, inhale. And exhale, bring that knee back into the chest, straighten that leg, bring the foot up towards the ceiling, placing the hands behind your thigh and flexing that foot, bring the toes down towards the ground. Again, feeling that deep stretch in the hamstrings, the calves. With each exhalation, relaxing the muscles as much as you can, begin to pull that knee into the chest. Inhale. Exhale, moving into our happy baby pose, our half happy baby pose. So seeing if you can find the outer edge of your left foot. We're going to pull that knee down to the ground, so to the side and down to the ground. You can't quite reach the outer foot, just holding onto your ankle, your shin, or you can place the hand behind your thigh and begin to pull it down that way. You also have the chance to use a yoga strap if you do have one, which you just place over your foot. And you can begin to pull the knee down that way. Perfect, guys. Take a final breath here. Inhale. And exhale, bring that knee back into the chest. So hugging it in as close as you can. We're going to bring that left knee over across the body this time. Bring it over to the right side of your mat, twisting over to look over your left shoulder. So a deeper spinal twist here. We want to try and keep those shoulder blades as close to or on the mat as possible. Take a final breath here, guys. Inhale. On your exhalation, bring that left knee back in towards the chest, hugging both knees in this time, and begin to rock yourself side to side, massaging that lumbar spine once more. And then bring it over to the opposite side. So let's bring those arms out to your side. Both legs, bringing it over to the right side of your mat this time, looking over your left shoulder. Take a breath, inhale. And exhale, bring those knees back into the chest. Keeping that right knee in this time, drop that left leg all the way down to the ground. And again with that right knee, begin to rock it side to side, just bring that movement into the hip. And then drawing that circle with the knee, going one way to begin with. And go the opposite way. Bringing that right knee back into the chest, holding the leg with your right hand. Begin to pull that knee out and down to the side. Okay, let's take a final breath here. Inhale. Exhale, bring that knee back into the chest. Straighten that leg, bring the foot up towards the ceiling. Placing both hands behind the thighs. Flexing that foot, bring the toes down towards the ground. And again with each exhalation, just seeing if you can pull that knee closer to the chest. Feeling that deep stretch in your hamstrings, the calves. Take a final breath here, inhale. On your exhalation, moving into your half happy baby pose. So again, finding the outer edge of your foot, begin to pull that knee out and down to the ground. Again, you've got those options of holding on to your ankle, your shin, your calf, or the back of your thigh, or using that yoga strap if you need to, or if you have. Inhale and exhale, bring that knee back in towards the chest, and again begin to bring that right knee across the body to the left side of your mat, twisting from the belly button, look over your right shoulder. Take a final breath here, guys. Inhale. And on your exhalation, bring that knee back into the chest. Again, hugging both knees in and rocking yourself side to side, massaging that lower back. Placing the hands behind your thighs, just underneath the knees. Nice and gently begin to rock yourself up. Swinging the legs around, coming into your all fours position. So wrists directly underneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips. Coming into our cat-cow again. On your inhale, begin to drop the belly down to the ground, lift the chest up, look up. Exhale, begin to round the spine. Separate the shoulder blades, tuck the chin towards your chest. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, begin to round. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, look up. And exhale, begin to round the spine. Moving back into all fours, your neutral spine. Keeping the hips directly over the top of your knees, we're going to begin to walk the hands out towards the top of your mat, dropping the chest down to the ground. So coming into our puppy pose. Nice deep stretch for the shoulders, the top of your back, your chest. So trying to release that chest as close towards the ground as you can. Take a breath, inhale. On your exhalation, we're going to slide ourselves forward, dropping the belly all the way down to the ground, pressing into the forearms and the palms of your hands, moving into your Sphinx position. So dropping those shoulders away from the ears, lift the chest up. So we're going to alternate between those two movements. Take a breath in, inhale. And on your exhalation, begin to push yourself back into your downward facing dog, lifting the hips, drop the chest down to the ground. Inhale. Exhale, slide yourself forward, drop the belly down to the ground. Inhale. And exhale, pushing yourself back, puppy pose. Take a breath, inhale. And exhale, sliding yourself forward again, drop the belly down to the ground. Just staying here for a couple of breaths. Inhale. And exhale, begin to slide the hands towards your chest, tucking the toes under nice and gently. Begin to lift yourself up into your first downward facing dog. So pedaling out the feet here, bringing one heel down to the ground, bending the opposite knee and moving on to the other side, releasing any tension from the back of the legs. Relax the neck, relax the head. Pressing both heels down to the ground now, take a breath, inhale. And on the exhalation, begin to walk the feet towards the top of your mat, taking as many steps as you need, moving into your forward fold. So bending the knees slightly here, just allow that chest to drop over the top of your thighs. Again, relax the neck, relax the head. Coming into our sun salutation A, inhale. And exhale, begin to roll yourself up vertebra by vertebra. Coming into your standing position, relax the shoulders, palms facing forward. Inhale, reach the hands up over the top of the head. Bring the palms together. Exhale down towards the heart. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, forward fold. Drop the chest over the top of the thighs, hands down to the ground. Inhale, lifting up halfway, run the hands up the shins, flatten the back. And exhale, forward fold again. So grounding the hands onto your mat, take both left and right foot out, coming into your plank position. Staying here for a breath, inhale. On your exhalation, begin to drop the knees down to the ground, elbows tucked in, lower the chest and chin. Pushing yourself up nice and gently into your baby cobra, so elbows bent, tucked into the sides. Or you can begin to lift yourself up into your full cobra, shoulders away from the ears, lift the chest up. Inhale. And exhale, releasing yourself back down, tuck the toes under, lift yourself back into your downward facing dog. So bringing those feet just about hip width apart, spreading the fingers. On your inhale, begin to lift your left leg up into your three-legged dog. Bending that left knee, we're going to take a big step towards the top of your mat. So that knee directly over the top of your ankle. Dropping that back knee down to the ground, relax the toes. Coming into our low lunge, so you can keep your hands grounded if you want to. If you are following me, begin to reach those hands up towards the ceiling. Again, open the chest, relax the shoulders. Take a final breath here, inhale. On your exhalation, release those hands back down to the ground. Coming into our half split pose, we're going to straighten that front leg. So bringing that bum back, flex that front foot, bring the toes up towards the ceiling and allow that chest to drop over the top of your thighs. Keep that chin tucked in. Inhale and exhale, bring it back forward, drop that foot down to the ground, tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee. Coming into our high lunge, when you're ready, reach the hands up. So again, you can keep the hands grounded if you want. If this gets a little bit too much, again, you can drop that back knee onto the ground. Just go as far as what feels comfortable for you today. take a breath, inhale. And exhale, release those hands down to the ground. Keeping that right hand grounded, begin to lift the left hand up towards the ceiling, stacking the shoulders, open the chest. Inhale. And exhale, bring that hand back down to the ground, pressing into the hands, begin to slide that left foot towards the back of your mat, moving into your plank position. Take a breath, inhale, and exhale, release the knees down to the ground, elbows tucked in, lower your chest and chin. Slide the body forward and begin to lift yourself up into your cobra pose. Inhale. And exhale, release it back down, guys. Tuck the toes under, gently lift yourself up into your downward facing dog. Bringing those feet about hip width apart, coming onto the other side. When you're ready, inhale, reach your right leg up into your three-legged dog. Bending that knee, take a big step towards the top of your mat, coming into your lunge position. When you're ready, drop the back knee down, relax the toes. Again, either keeping those hands grounded, or if you're following me, begin to reach those hands up. Take a final breath here, guys. Inhale. And exhale, release the hands back down to the ground, moving into your half split pose. Again, begin to move the bum back towards the back of the mat, straighten that front leg, flex the foot, bring the toes up towards the ceiling. So don't worry if that knee is still slightly bent. Just go as far as what you can. Becoming aware where you're holding that tightness, holding that tension within the leg. Perhaps you're feeling it in the lower back. If you are, begin to breathe into that part of the body. And on your exhalation, release that tension. Begin to let go. Take a final breath. And on your exhalation, drop that foot back down to the ground. Tuck the toes under, lift the back knee. Again, either keeping the hands grounded, or if you're following me, begin to reach the hands up towards the ceiling. Open the chest, relax the shoulders away from the ears, take a breath. Exhale, relax. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands back down to the ground. Left hand staying grounded, right hand reaching up towards the ceiling. Stack the shoulders. Inhale. And exhale, guys. Bring that hand back down, pressing into your mat. Slide that right foot towards the back of your mat, coming into your plank position. Stay here. Inhale. And exhale, release the knees down to the ground. Elbows tucked in, lower your chest and chin. Slide the body forward, lift yourself up into your cobra, your baby cobra, or your sphinx position. Take a breath, inhale. On your exhalation this time, we're going to come into our child's pose. So bringing that bum towards the heel. Drop the forehead down to the ground. Take a few deep breaths here. Take a final breath, inhale. On your exhalation, begin to slide the hands towards the body, lifting the chest up, moving into your hero's pose. So just sitting up nice and tall, relax the shoulders. Just taking a moment just to show our gratitude towards ourselves, our mind, our body, our soul. Take a deep breath in, begin to reach those hands up towards the ceiling. Bring the palms together. On your exhalation, bring the hands down towards the heart, bowing down to yourself, giving yourself thanks for taking the time out today. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me today.